Hi, welcome to the Cool Library. I'm your librarian, Ellen, and today we will be discussing all the TV that I watched in 2024. I will say I didn't do a great job of keeping track of a lot of different things with my TV shows. I want to do better at that next year, so bear with me when it's a little bit rough, the statistics and stuff. I actually don't have many statistics. Now, I unfortunately don't know how many TV shows I watched. I didn't keep track of that for some reason, but I did keep track of this. So this shows you pretty much the TV shows that I started, finished, made progress in, and there was one that I DNF'd. But I mainly started series this year. I have 20 series that I started, and I only finished 7. And I made progress in 13. Now, my ratings for TV shows is very different from how I rate movies and books. Those I do like star ratings. It feels weird to me to do star ratings for TV. I don't know why, but it is. So how I do my ratings is like this. So I had 11 TV shows that I loved, 7 that I really liked, 18 that I liked, and there were 3 that I disliked. And that's all the stats that I have for you. But instead of doing like a bottom 10 and a top 10, although I do have a top 10, I've got a top 10. But I'm gonna, instead of doing a bottom 10, I'm just gonna tell you about the 3 that I disliked, and then just tell you all the other TV shows that I watched until we get to my top 10. Okay, so let's start with the one that I DNF'd. I did not finish this one. It is Percy Jackson and the Olympians. Don't hate me. Please don't hate me. I get why people like it, but I don't know. I just couldn't get into it. I had, I think, 2 episodes left of the season, and I just decided to stop watching. Didn't really care for it anymore. But the thing is, I also did the same with the book series. I think I read like the first 2 books, and then I just stopped. And I think I've DNF'd that series. Yeah, don't have much to say about it. Just wasn't for me. And then another one I disliked was Tires. Again, I feel really bad because the reason I watched this was a friend of mine is in this television show. And granted, I liked her. She was funny. But this show just felt very Republican to me. And it just made me feel like I was in a locker room with a bunch of men, and I felt incredibly unsafe. I was not into this show at all. But this is following people that work at a tire shop. And it's meant to be a comedy, but I really didn't find much of it funny, and it felt very, like, against women. I just wasn't into it. And then the last show that I disliked, it wasn't so much the show. I just didn't like this one season of the show, and that is season 3 of Game Changer. Love Game Changer, but season 3, to me, I honestly skipped a lot of the episodes because I just was not into it. And I don't know why. But we'll talk about Game Changer some more because Game Changer will show up again. So some shows that I liked. I liked season 10 of The Goldbergs. Finally watched it, finally finished The Goldbergs. I also liked Up Here, but it's very close to a dislike. It's really teetering on that line. I liked season 3 of Bridgerton. Don't hate me, because I love this show so much, but season 3 was my least favorite season. It was just a like. I liked season 1 and season 2 of Fantasy High. I'm still working on season 3. I haven't finished it yet. I liked Ghost Files season 3. I liked Play It By Ear season 1. I liked seasons 1, 2, 3, and 4 of Puppet History. I liked season 1 of Very Important People. I liked Finding Mr. Christmas. I liked How to Die Alone. Seasons 4 and 5 of Game Changer. I liked season 1 of Thousand Airs. And the last of my likes, season 33 of Dancing with the Stars. Now for the shows that I really liked. All the Light We Cannot See, which I read the book, and the book was just okay to me. I definitely prefer the TV show over the book. Love on the Spectrum, season 1, I really liked. My Lady Jane, so upset that there's not going to be a second season and they canceled it. One Day. I still prefer the movie over the TV show, but the TV show was good. The Gilded Age, season 1. Ghosts, seasons 2 and 3, I watched this year. And the last of my really likes is season 2 of Make Some Noise.
I forgot to mention it, but I also really liked season 3 of Abbott Elementary.
Now let's talk about my loves. I did rewatch 2 shows that are both loves for me, so I'm not gonna really count them towards this, but I just want to mention that like I rewatched seasons 1 and 2 of House of Anubis, love them both, and I also rewatched seasons 1, 2, and 3 of Girl Meets World, love all 3 of those seasons. At the bottom of my top 10, season 2 of Soy Luna. It took me 2 years, but I finally finished season 2 of Soy Luna. Hopefully I can get to season 3 this year and finish it. But this is a Spanish children's telenovela from Disney Channel. I already can't remember where it takes place, but I think it's like Brazil or Argentina. It's from South America. But I do love this show. I love all the drama that happens. And oh my God, season 2, we got a lot. Obviously, there were 80 episodes, so there was a lot of drama. But like a lot of drama between our main girlie and like her love interest. There was also a surprise like romance between the evil girl and Simone. Why can't I remember anyone's names? It's been so long since I watched it. Oh my God. And then also a lot of drama with like Luna finding out who she is. She found out finally by the end. God, it was such a roller coaster getting to that point. But it's like so exciting. And now I'm like, where is season 3 gonna go with that? Also, like, is Luna gonna get with our guy whose name I can't remember and I feel so bad. But there's also so many characters and so many different like side plots going on, and it's just fantastic. I also really liked the new roller rink lady. I think she came in towards like halfway towards the season. I was not enjoying who was in charge of the roller rink the first half. I was like, get him out. But I like her. I like her a lot. She's definitely strict, but like we love her for it. She just wants what's best for the kids, and she wants the kids to do their best, and she knows that by being strict, she can get the best out of them. Great show. Need to get onto season 3. Actually, talking about it, I think that's something I need to start doing. I need to get season 3 back on my radar. At number 9, I have season 3 of Heartstopper. This show is just fantastic. It truly is. I don't think this might be my least favorite season of the other seasons, but it's still a love. Like, I still love this show so much. But in season 3, we get a little bit sexier. So this is definitely a show that deals with a lot of LGBTQ plus things and also deals with a lot of mental health issues. Charlie finally acknowledges that he has an eating disorder that's brought on with a little bit of OCD, and finally is getting some help with that in this season, which is nice to see. But also, like, these kids just have fantastic conversations with each other. They have such mature and adult conversations that even mature adults can't have with each other, which is shocking. So if you want to like learn how to communicate with people, watch this show. Like when they fight and then they apologize to each other, excellent. When one of them comes out, great conversations, great communication about it. These kids just warm my heart so much, and I just want what's best for all of them. At number 8, I have Death and Other Details. This only had 1 season, and it's not getting a 2nd season, and I'm very upset about it. But this is a murder mystery show that takes place on a cruise ship. Not a cruise ship, but like a private cruise ship. Someone gets murdered, and then it's like, who did it? And we have, I think, 2 different detectives on the case, and it was just really fun. And there's a quote from this show that I still quote with someone in the office, because he also watched it. It was funny. It was interesting. I had no idea where it was going. It also got a little sexy at times. At number 7, I have season 6 of Game Changer. Season 6 was fantastic. So Game Changer is a game show that it's a different game every single episode, and you don't know what you're gonna get. Like, I actually rewatched this season because every episode was just a banger. The Sam Says episode, I watched that one I think 5 times. So good. Second place was hysterical. Also, the inception behind Bingo. The Bingo episode was so good. You can just really tell that they had fun with this season, and they really like upped the ante with this season. So this season 6 of Game Changer was just so good. I honestly want to rewatch it now. At number 6, I have Only Murders in the Building season 4. You can always guarantee that Only Murders in the Building is going to be in my top 10 every single year, because I love this show. Again, another murder mystery. But we have these 3, Martin Short, Steve Martin, and Selena Gomez. and they do a podcast where they discuss and like try and solve the murders that are happening in their building. We have another one. And I'm so excited for season 5. But this is just, it's, the mysteries are done so well and it's shot so well and you just get so invested and you just need to know what happens and they keep giving you red herrings and you just don't know where it's gonna go. At number 5, I have season 1 of The Buccaneers. I was not sure what to expect with this. I just wanted something to like fill the Bridgerton hole in my heart. Since season 3 of Bridgerton at that time hadn't come out yet. And I was like, I just need something. And so I found The Buccaneers. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited for season 2. I can't, I don't know if I can wait any longer. I just need it now. So The Buccaneers is essentially like Bridgerton, but with Americans. So these 5 American girls go to England to try and find a husband. But like it becomes so much more than that. I do also want to warn there's a little bit of sexual and physical abuse. Thankfully, you don't really see too much of it, but it's, yeah. It still was like, whoa, I was not expecting this like fun, cutesy show to go in that direction. At number 4, I have season 2 of Love on the Spectrum. I really got into Love on the Spectrum this year. This is a reality dating show with people who are autistic. I am not usually into dating reality shows. I actually genuinely hate them. But this one was just so sweet and cute. This is how I want my reality dating shows to be, just like wholesome. Don't give me stuff with a lot of drama in it. That's not what I want. I want wholesome, sweet, cute, and this is what it gave me. I really liked season 1, but season 2, I just loved so much more. I was a little upset that some people didn't come back from season 1, but I was really happy with the addition of Connor and Tanner. Oh my god, those men have my heart. And of course, I love Abby and David so much. Oh, I need to see the relationship blossom and grow. I need to. I just need to see more of it. Number 3, I have Maxton Hall. So Maxton Hall is a German show. It's a romance at this boarding school. And of course, you got the rich guy. He's the richest, most eligible bachelor at the school. And then you have the girl who's like there on scholarship. She's super poor. No one really cares about her. And like they hate each other. Oh my god, they hate each other so much at the beginning. But like the sexual tension was there. And then they start falling in love. And of course, nobody wants it. But I ate this up so much. Like, I really got into it in like episode 3 when like she's in the pool and he dives in to save her. Anyway, this show just made me so excited. And I am super excited for season 2 when it comes out. Also, the books, because this is based off of a book series, was not available in the US, but it will be in April of this year. We'll get all 3 books. I do hate the covers, but I'm going to get the books and I'm going to read them because I'm so excited and I just love this show so much. At number 2, we have the very first show that I watched in 2024, and that is The Artful Dodger. I love this show so much, and it was only meant to be a 1-season show, but I found out it's getting a season 2. I could not be more excited for season 2 of The Artful Dodger because season 1, the romance, I can't. I'm also just obsessed with Thomas Brodie Sangster. I love him so much. I will watch anything that he is in. This takes place in, I want to say the 1800s. I'm not sure when exactly. But we have Thomas Brodie Sangster, who is playing a surgeon at that time, which was not a fun time to be a surgeon and not a fun time to go to the doctors at all. Usually they're like, something's wrong with you, time to cut it off. And they didn't know about germs back then. Ugh. But then we have a girl, I believe her name is Belle. I could be wrong. I've completely forgotten. But she is the mayor's daughter, or the governor's daughter, one of those. And she wants to be a surgeon, but she's a woman, so she can't. Our guy, Thomas Brodie Sangster, I believe plays Jack. He kind of takes her under his wing reluctantly, but he does. And they both like learn from each other some like medical stuff, but they also hate each other in the beginning and find each other annoying. But again, there's that sexual tension, and then they start to fall in love with each other. And oh my god, I ate it up so much. I want to rewatch it now. And this one also made me cry, so the ending, I was crying. And then another show that made me cry is my #1 TV show of the year, and that is Nobody Wants This. So this is a romance TV show on Netflix. Kristen Bell and Adam Brody have such great chemistry with each other. Love them both so much. But this was definitely a show that, like, I think you're seeing a trend here. I think you're going to see a trend here. Because this is also a show where these two people are not, you wouldn't really think of them being together. They're two totally different people, and it doesn't seem like they would go together, but they do. They're like so cute together. They also have really healthy conversations with each other. Really healthy, mature conversations. And it's just like, this is how relationships are supposed to be. But again, like, everyone in the show that's like around them doesn't want this to happen, like doesn't want their relationship to happen. He's Jewish. She's definitely not. And he's also like a rabbi, and rabbis typically aren't supposed to date women who aren't of the Jewish faith. So it gets really complicated, and you're constantly like, are these two gonna work out? Also, I saw some sexual tension between two side characters that are apparently supposedly just friends. I don't know. I see it. But like, either way, excited for season 2 whenever it decides it wants to come out. I will be here, sat and waiting. But those are my TV shows that I watched in 2024 and the ones that I am so excited to watch for next year, hoping they come out. Yeah, I did this same thing for my books as well as my movies from 2024. I will link those down below if you want to watch those as well. And I will see you guys later with more videos. Bye.
It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set the rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs.